Okay, welcome to Textbook Tracker. This is a quick tutorial on how to use it with your classes. The website has been given to you. This is all web-based for you guys. The web address has been given to you guys, and the username and password has been given out as well. So what you're going to do, when you come in here and you log in, this is what it's going to look like. On the left-hand side, you're going to have your patron side. On the right-hand side, you're going to have your items, and then down here, you're going to have like your transaction logs and stuff like that. So what we're going to do is we're going to, well, let me show you. You can check books out to students. You can check books into students. Those are the ones that you're going to be doing the most, checking books in or out. And so we're going to check some books out first off. And so what we need to do is we need to make sure that we get a current patron, so our student, into there. Now I've made some dummy accounts, and you need to make sure that the cursor is up in here, because if it's someplace else, you can type whatever you want, but nothing's going to come up. So you need to make sure your cursor's there. So I'm going to put in a dummy account, and this one is called Testing Student. So once I ask them for their student ID number and I type it in, I always ask them, now what's your first name? And the reason I do that is just because I make sure that I've got the right person up, because maybe they told me it wrong, maybe I heard it wrong, maybe I typed it in wrong. But that way I make sure that the right student is up, so I'm not checking out students to, or checking out an item to the wrong student. So at this point, I can go ahead and scan a book. So I'm just going to hold the barcode underneath the scanner, and it's going to scan it out. Now the student has one item out, and the book that they have out, it shows the item that's out right there. Now I'm going to put in the next student. And so I'll ask them, well, what's your student ID number? I'll type it in. I'll say, oh, what's your name? Oh, my name's Testing 2. Okay, great. And then I can scan out the next book. Now the next book is out. Now you notice as we do this that 38 of 40 copies available, that number's going down, because as it scans it out, it takes it off, so there's not as many available. Okay, and then let's say the last student. I'm going to ask them what their student ID number is. I'm going to type it in. Then I'm going to ask them, what's your name? What's your first name? Well, my first name is first name. Last name is last name. Great, so I'll scan the last book out. Okay, at this point I've got 3 items out to 3 different students. I've made sure that it was the right student. I can look at my transaction log. So here it says I started the check-in and check-out mode. This is my first student. This is the item I scanned out to him. This is the second student. This is the item I scanned out to him. This is the name of the third student, and that's the item that I scanned out. Now you look right here. This is the barcode of the item, and this is to which patron it went out to. So those are the patron ID numbers, and so those are just dummy accounts. Now, let's say that the class is coming in and they're all returning their books. And so what I'm going to do is I'm just going to change this down to book drop, make sure the cursor is up there, and I can just scan books. Now at this point, I don't need to have student ID numbers or anything like that. Oh, it's telling me, you just scanned this barcode. Are you sure you want to scan it again? Because that was the last one I did. I'm going to hit enter, and it book dropped it. But it's just making sure that you don't scan it out. Yeah, usually you don't scan the same barcode twice in a row. Oops. So now it shows that this student doesn't have anything checked out. And as I do this last one, different student shows it doesn't have anything checked out. It's that simple.